was off balance, I'm back on my shit. The Bentley is dirty, my sneakers is dirty, but that's how I like it. You all in my, I'm all in my bag, that's hard to get. I do not snort powder, I might take a sip. I might hit the blunt, but I'm liable to trip. I ain't popping no pill, but you do as you wish. I roll with some fiends, I love them to death. I got a few mil, but not all of them rich. What good is the bread if my first class of my can't sit? That's my next mission, that's why I can't.
All right, let's get in there and move. Nice work, lock him down. Let's push the pace on. Mix it up on the ground. Don't let your arms get caught. Yeah, well done. Perfect setup. Finish now. "30 seconds. Let's go." Let's focus on submissions today. I want you to work for that superior position and bait your opponent into a trap. Let's go. There you go. There you go. Now work on the finish. Nice. Yes, you're almost there. Hey, the tap is coming. Keep going. Man, your next opponent is gonna be no match for you. Hey. I wanna see more work, okay? I wanna see more work in that position. Oh, that combo is tight. More of that. Let's go. 30 to go. Show me. Nice work today. That's how we roll.
Something they can feel. Feeling about to swat and give. Pistol in your hand don't make you real. Pistol in your hand don't make you real. In your palm don't make you real.
All right. Hit some leather today. I'll call it out, you throw. Your next opponent is gonna be no match for you. Don't stop now. 30 on the clock. Here we go. Let's do some heavy bag drills. Listen for my call-outs. All right, gonna hit some leather today. I'll call it out, you throw. Some leather today. I'll call it out, you throw. Now that's the aggression I want to see in your next fight. Great job. Got 30. Let's go. Listen, you keep training like that, and no one will catch you. Here we go. Let's do some heavy bag drills. Listen for my call-outs. Your next opponent is gonna be no match for you.
If it ain't getting money, you can skip that. Big bag, I want a big bag. Put you in a two-seater, let you kick back. I'm still whiz, got me in that mood. How they hit it when they know what they do. I hear they hating cause they know I got
heavy bag and heavy punches. You ready? All right, gonna hit some leather today. I'll call it out, you throw. Your next opponent is gonna be no match for you. Come on now, you got 30. Yes, that's the way you master your craft. What I like to see. Good. Heavy Heavy bag time. Listen for my instructions. All right? Let's go. Really impressed with your performance today. Great job. Man, your next opponent is gonna be no match for you. You got 30 seconds. Let's go. Oh yeah, that's how champions train. Nice form. Good technique on the... Listen for my instructions. All right? Let's go. Man, your next opponent is gonna be no match for you. This round, I just want to see heavy punches. Let it go. Man, your next opponent is gonna be no match for you. All right, some sweet science. Let's go. There you go. Nice strike. That'll keep him honest. Now let's step it up a little bit. You got 30 seconds. Let's go. Man, your next opponent is gonna be no match for you. All right, some sweet science. Let's go. Hey, you're coming along really well. Nice job, nice. Great combo. That's what I'm talking about. Keep it up. Thirty to go. Show me. Looking sharp, kid. That's what I like to see. Volume and precision. Man, it's crazy. Seems like just yesterday you staring up at the posters all wide-eyed. You've been through a lot. Hell, I put you through a lot. But it was all for one reason, to get you here. Your first UFC championship. I just want to say, no matter what happens out there, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of the fighter you've become. Yeah. Don't get me wrong, though. If you lose, I'm gonna have to bust you up in the gym next week. I already made space on the wall for a new picture, and you know how much I hate redecorating, right? So let's go get that belt, champ.
So this young flyweight puts it all on the line here tonight. He has finally realized his first UFC title fight, and you wonder if some of those UFC jitters could creep back in when you think about a guy making his UFC debut and looking wide-eyed, making the walk. This is a 5-round championship fight against the #1 125-pounder in the world. All of that said, he believes he's the best, and will try to prove it here in a matter of moments. All right, so here we go with this UFC Flyweight Championship fight, and there is the man out of the red corner, the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Flyweight Champion, making his way to the octagon. He's defended this belt before. This is not new territory for this young man who believes that the rest are just the rest. He believes he is the best at 125 pounds and looking to prove just that here tonight. All right, let's get to the tail of the tape for this flyweight championship fight. More than a decade separates these two fighters when it comes to the age, and they both possess a similar height and reach. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Lavigne. This is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, it's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Flyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter holding a professional record of 12 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Fighting out of Miami, Miami, Florida, presenting the challenger, Kagan. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a boxer, holding a professional record of 19 wins, 8 losses. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 126 pounds. Presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC flyweight champion of the world, Brandon Raw Dog Royval!
UFC belt on the line. Protect yourself at all time. Obey my command at all time. If you want to touch love, do it now. Go back to your corner. You ready?
All right, here we go with round one, and all eyes are on the submission magician. Shades of Damian Maia, of course, he has won the majority of his recent fights by way of submission, and a number of different methods of victory to boot. Oh, now going to the judo throw, and he ends up in side control. A lot of options for him here.
Yeah, he can either go ground and pound, or he can chase submission.
Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively. How do you get out of harm's way here?
I mean, you gotta shove that knee, John.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom. The Kimura is not the arm. It's the shoulder pressure that usually makes you tap.
Close guard. Lands the right hand. Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent. All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger as they are. Because it's dangerous, but there are a lot of outs. And if a person isn't very understanding of that, then you can really, really put some damage on them.
Oh, nice job to reverse position on the ground.
It was bad, but now it's not so bad. What a fantastic sweep.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here, and if you're the opponent, you got to intelligently defend or the referee's going to stop it.
You got to defend, but you can see him now starting to gain posture, and the intensity at which he's throwing these ground strikes is starting to improve. It's starting to elevate because he knows that he can get the finish.
And he's out.
Go, guys, work!
Into the final minute now of this championship fight.
Inside control, you got a ton of options. He goes knees on belly.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. All right, working inside the now open guard of his opponent.
Throwing up the triangle. The guy on his back is very good at submissions, and if he's not careful here, he He's going to get stuck, and he will have to submit.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. 5 minutes in the books. All right, there's the horn. The round is over. The swelling on the fighter's eye is only getting worse. And at some point, I'm not even sure if the end swell is going to do anything. I mean, you have got to really think about fighter safety at this point in time. The eye is not shut. It is certainly moving in that direction. All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking. He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows.
Oh, this could be a factor. That left eye starting to close up. Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. Outstanding takedown by him there, all set up by that combination of strikes on the feet.
He doesn't throw one strike. He throws them in bunches. And when he starts his punching, he always changes levels to get to his takedowns.
Okay, can anybody explain what's going on here? I'm literally clicking nothing. How do I get out of this?
Remain in the round.
What do I do? How do I get out of this?
Well, a really good
Holy
second round
hell,
thus
what
far
was
after a
that?
somewhat lackluster first round. He has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary
I was
position.
literally forced to be in that position and then like not benefit for being in it. Like, what the fuck was that? I tried to not be in it. I tried to be in it, and me being in it didn't work. Me trying not to be in it didn't work. What the hell was that?
Oh, now trying to isolate an arm, DC.
He needs to move his hips back to cover. He cannot allow him on that angle. Oh! You got to recognize that when a guy starts to put his feet on your hips, you got to move him off, and you got to cover. You can't be off to an angle.
And this might just be a matter of time.
So I was stuck for quite a good minute in that position against my will because it kind of didn't let me do anything or move anything. Just to be like, oh yeah, I'm stuck in this position for quite a while. I was stuck in a position I didn't really want to be in because it didn't really let me move. And the entire time it just let my opponent get where they wanted to be while not letting me be where I wanted to be. That was bullshit. This game really needs to work on being fair.
All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler. This is the
Like,
dominant position.
I really felt like I couldn't go anywhere no matter what I did. But anywhere my opponent wanted me to be, I could immediately go to.
It is like striking gold. Build your posture, throw your punches, big damage, but then always control the far side. Underhook, this is a great position for a top fighter.
Oh, and he hip tosses him to the mat. Now we'll see what he can do from here, DC.
Right into
But
side control.
this is UFC 4. I'm glad UFC 5 is there and the UFC 6 is there. But, like, you know, let me go where I'm trying to go, you know. You have max out submissions. Well, maybe the game should act like I fucking do.
All right, north-south position now. We'll see how he chooses to proceed.
That's fair, I don't have points.
All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here. All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know.
All right, don't take my stamina away because I fucking put my hand in my armpit. Like, what the hell? Game.
With which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly.
All right, why is my stamina disappearing? Because he put me in position.
Really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
This is what it should be. Live escape, very little submit. If I'm max bottom position and max top position, it should be the opposite. But I'm not max those positions, so be fair in my perspective. See, a lot of escape, very little submit, because I have maximum submission defense from the bottom position, right? As long as you're not lying about me, I don't really mind. But don't lie about me.
So back to the stool, mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, let's look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about just the efficiency when it comes to the ground and pound game?
He was able to throw at the right time.
All right, next round is underway. We will see if he can pick up where he left off, particularly when it comes to the ground and pound. That was vicious.
I mean, it was vicious. It was vicious. It was shades of Khabib Nurmagomedov versus Michael Johnson. Khabib Nurmagomedov versus Conor McGregor. Just able to get to a great posture, control the feet, and land every single.
Now the transition to the judo throw right into side control where he will have no shortage of options. A lot of top pressure being applied here. All right, well, he's got him softened up here. All right, closed guard now. You got to be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back. All right, got to be careful playing around inside his guard.
Absolutely, John. That's why you don't sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, it gives these guys too many opportunities to chase submissions. And now he's jumping on a triangle.
Closed guard. Looks like he might attempt the guillotine now.
He's attacked guillotine.
Posturing up now.
Now he's okay. Now he can escape.
Both fighters back to their feet now. So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round one, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly found his rhythm, found the range. We'll see. As effective as straight punches we've seen all night.
Huge straight punch lands, and he's got him hurt very bad. That one landed clean.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Oh, looks like he's transitioned to an armbar.
You cannot stay in the guard of these great jiu-jitsu guys. Gotta be careful, armbar.
He might get a finish here.
Oh, man, that was slick.
Strong bottom work here, staying busy. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man, I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. Great action to get to that takedown.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long.
All right, take a seat. Now listen to me. That was a great round. I don't want you to force those submission attempts so bad, though. Okay? Stay patient. He will give you what you need.
All right, let's check out some of the action, DC, and how about the punching acumen by that fighter in that previous round?
He does not waste anything. He does not loop punches. Everything's tight. Everything's precise. He's a sniper. We always talk about how he's a sniper. He is a sniper, and it showed in that exchange that allowed him to drop his opponent.
You ready? You ready?
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Single collar tie now. Judo throw. Let's see if he can capitalize and lock up a set.
You got to try to find whether or not you're going to land ground and pound here or if you're going to go to submission.
All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have two hands in or two hands out, or guys start to attack triangles.
Close guard. Oh, wow, that happened quickly as the fighter reverses position there on the ground. Oh, now trying to isolate an arm, DC.
He needs to move his hips back to cover. He cannot allow him on that angle. He's attacking armbar now.
Oh, we're getting a finish here. And this might just be a matter of time. Somehow stays in the fight. All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out and just go for the finish.
Oh, really nice work to keep busy off of his back as he lands some more offense here from bottom. Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on the ground.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country.
Oh, he postured up there, gained some valuable separation.
And now, the ground and pound starts.
90 seconds to go now. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Bottom fighter trying to control posture, unable to do so.
And now, he's in a lot of danger. He's got to grab that head, or he's going to get blasted.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom, down into his mount.
Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition. Oh, wow, oh!
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard.
All right, DC is back from the concession stand as we
Popcorn in
get
hand.
our next round underway, and you had to like what you saw in terms of the volume and the efficiency on the feet in that previous round.
Oh, he did a great job of just being active, really setting down on those right hands, showing that it was not only going to be striking, but a lot of significant strikes landed over the course of that round.
All right, side control now. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy.
He's going to start trying to move to a submission here. It looks like he's trying to attack the arm triangle. Watch triangle, watch triangle. get his head against the mat. Now watch, as he goes to the finish, watch his chest. Oh, he might have got him with a choke.
The sheer will is really remarkable to watch. Continuing to grapple, now going for a leg.
The problem with rolling leg lock in MMA, man, is you get beat up, especially if you're a little bit hurt. Oh.
And this might just be a matter of time. False sense of security messing around with this guy on the ground. He's got submissions from everywhere. Goes to the heel hook well tonight.
Beautiful finish by this jiu-jitsu ace. He went right from the top position into that heel hook and got the finish.
Let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He was able to get the fight to the ground exactly where he wanted it. Eventually, his opponent gave him an opportunity to get a submission. He did that, and he should be very proud of the work he did tonight in the octagon.
So the celebration is on for the UFC flyweight champion of the world, your winner tonight by submission.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Leving has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 42 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by tap out and new undisputed UFC flyweight champion of the world, Kagan.
Well, you talk about coming in and seizing the hardware. How about it for the new UFC flyweight champion of the world? He comes in and takes out the reigning king by submission. Incredible.
All right, nice. Let's see what contract we got. Injury, see that. 1,000 fans. Maybe I can gain 50,000 fans. 3 fights with very high hype. I can do that. First, under belt. I don't have a belt. Can't gain 6 more points than I already have. By the night, can't guarantee that. Willing PPV fights, maybe I can. I'm going to do very high because at this point I think I will be.
heavy
What is
bag.
perfect? Not me, I've been overworking.
All right, let's go. And 30 to go. All right, at least we now know what we have to work on, right?
I make songs and they go viral. Something's off if I go idle. Been so long yet, okay, I know. Take your shoes off, you're in my home. You got fans, but not like I do. Yeah, thankful I try to be, can't contain what's inside of me. They don't like the sight of me, cause I lack in compliancy. I question what I can see if you're not playing my CD. No expiring, I'll decide when I think it's my time to leave. Yeah, cause hate won't retire me, it inspires me to be inspiring. When I'm low, I feel like I'm spiraling. Pushing forward, look, I can't ignore it. There ain't no iron team, but drop the TNA. Sometimes if I'm being honest, feels like it's only me. No
Heavy bag and heavy punches. You ready? Come on, 30 seconds left. Here we go. Let's do some heavy bag drills. Listen for my call-outs. Okay, heavy bag and heavy punches. You ready? Man, your next opponent is gonna be no match for you. 30 seconds. right. Let's see what you got today. Speed and power. That's it. Nice transition. Let's push the pace on. Excellent job. There we go. That's the position we want. My clock doesn't stop until you submit it. Let's go. Let's push the pace on.
Ain't chasing a bitch, I'm chasing a dream. Oh damn, look what they made of the team. I know why they jealous, I be on the type of stuff they never seen. Another level, I shit on her, then ain't even mean.
Position. That's where we want to be. So let's hit the mats and work till we get there. Beautiful combination. Keep it up, put the pressure on him. That's it. That's the way you put him on his back. Come on, keep going. Easy. To go. Show me. Beautiful combination. I love it. Keep it up. Put the pressure on him.
Took it to Vegas. I bet it all at the table at poker. Just look at their faces. I know they don't like how I'm moving. These crazy. You never gonna catch me out rocking a choker. I'm on some shit right now. I'm feeling lit right now. We got the snake in the grass. She getting clipped right there. I got 100 in cash. I'm about to spin right now. They try to put me in last, but what do it look like now? Young, blowing over. Spin a million, make back. Man enough off the old hustle. I don't even got a back. You know the routine. You know the routine. Popping the tag.
We're gonna time the shoot and get the takedown. Shoot and get that takedown. Nice, nice. Use that wide stance. I love it. Man, your next opponent is gonna be no match for you. Great speed on that combo. I like it. Now let's step it up a little bit. Ready to go. Show me. Now that was wrestling 101. Pummel into position, work for the single.
Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Stop at the stoplight. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Stuck at the stoplight. It's about 10 to 4 when the back of the coupe is open. Your girlfriend's gone off that goose and cola. You bout goop, goddamn. And I'm also focused for the day that I blow this open. Money like hocus pocus at the club with a bunch of brokers. Also, I can poke the broke bitch. Can't lie, it's a trap. Put you all over my...
All right, coming up next, a matchup for the UFC flyweight division title. Well, it's got to feel good for this man to make this walk. He has chewed up and spit out all comers on his run to contention. Now he is the undisputed #1 contender, looking to become the new UFC flyweight champion. A lot of people think he has the skills to do just that. Tonight, though, his opportunity to prove it in front of a sold-out crowd tonight, that he is the best 125-pound fighter on the planet. All right, so here he is working his way to the octagon for his first title defense as the UFC's reigning, defending, undisputed UFC flyweight champion. A lot of fans and experts say you're not the champion until you successfully defend the title. That is the goal in front of this young man tonight.
You ready?
All right, so here we go.